Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some Rainbow High news to talk about. From a brand new episode to break down to some tea for upcoming Rainbow High Littles, let's get into it. First up, so yes, we're getting Rainbow High Littles with new characters called Daisy, Magenta, Sapphire, Amethyst, and Opal. These seem to be little sisters of some of Rainbow High's favorite characters, and approximately stand 6 inches tall. They're gonna also probably cost around $10 US. And obviously we've already kind of estimated the color themes with the names already, yellow, pink, purple, blue, and opal I guess could be like a pearlescent white. So let's see. What's interesting here is that it seems that these new characters will be actually related to some of the characters from the main like the main group of characters that we have so far in season 5. So interesting, I guess. How will Amaya, Sunny, how will these characters get new siblings? I guess it's just magic at this point, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, ever since we got to see Kira in episode 3, I had a suspicion that we were gonna get like little dolls like this for Rainbow High. We have Rainbow High, Junior High, and now we're getting like even younger sized dolls, so it just makes sense. Next we'll get Rainbow High babies. Now let's get into episode 5, The Good Princess. We open to this nice scenery of a brand new location. It's the MOONBOWS Kingdom, and yes, Marina, the previously leaked doll from the MOONBOWS Sparkle and Shine, the new series coming out this year, this new character is introduced in this episode, and she's revealed to be the princess of the MOONBOWS Kingdom. So we can see here she has a very specific routine because she is a princess, so she has everything done for her with the help of her pet servants. I find it weird that there's only pets around her, like critters, to help her. I would think a princess would have maidens and like butlers and stuff, like royalty, but nope, it's just all animals. Like, why is no one else around here? Like, why is she the only person in this entire castle? Like, I'm just like, what? And not once do we see another villager or commoner from the kingdom. Like, all we see in this episode is Marina, and that's it. Like, I just feel like it's so empty. Like, is it just me? I just felt like this entire episode, it's just like so empty. Like, we see only 3 characters and like the pets, and like, you're telling me the pets do everything for Marina? Really? I don't believe that. The pets cook her food. They're these little things. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, here we can see her getting ready. And look, they're her legs. I know her legs are also transparent, filled with liquid glitter. And the rest of her skin tone seems to be more, natural based. So this definitely seems to be maybe like the new look for the Sparkle and Shine dolls. When they come out, I guess they won't be like fantasy skin colored. Maybe they'll have like natural skin tones now, and only the legs will be like glitter filled. I don't know, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm still very confused about this whole thing. Like, why are the legs filled with like glitter? I guess it's like, oh yay, glitter, shake it and stuff, but like, I don't know. Like, the Mermaid's winter waves really sell that well to give MGA the impression that, people, like, there's a demand for dolls, fashion dolls with like legs or, the bottom half of the bodies filled with glitter, liquid glitter. Like, I don't know. Am I missing something? But yeah, here she is. It looks very royal. I do like the new location. Here we can see some of her pets, like throwing petals while she walks. I guess it's like a thing that they do. And here's the palace, her castle. It looks very royal, obviously, but it's also, again, feels very empty. And so she, as any princess has royal duties she must adhere to. She must follow the specific rules. As we keep hearing in this episode, it feels like she's not really doing any good, and she wants to be more independent and do her own thing. And that's when these shimmers come in. Enter Amaya and Poppy. Yay, more Poppy. I wonder if there's other princesses in Rainbow World for different kingdoms. Oh, I can definitely see that happening. But yeah, so Poppy and Amaya are obviously there to help out Marina, even though Marina is a little bit in denial about her needing help, because she's having to be, happy all the time since it's one of the rules. And because of that, forceful, like you can't really force being happy. So obviously she ends up not being happy. So because of that, she is unhappy, obviously. And so Poppy's here to help her by taking her on a walk. But before that, they have to find a suitable, someone else to take over the throne while, they're away. So Amaya obviously jumps to the chance, and she will be, the princess while they're away. So Princess Amaya, everyone, here she is. She's living the life. While Amaya is doing that, whatever she's doing, Marina and Poppy are in the kitchen, and she's like, I guess she never walks in the kitchen because she never has to cook. What? Okay, so she's like experiencing a lot of things for the first time, and Poppy's like, did you ever do something for yourself without anyone's help? And she's like, yeah, breathing. And Poppy's like, okay. Okay, moving on. So one of the things, like the only that character depth that we have for Marina, except that she's a princess and unhappy, is that her dad, the king, used to make famous lemonade. And that's all we know about her. So, lemonade, they're in a kitchen. Marina makes some lemonade. She squeezes the lemon, and then she thinks that's already done, but obviously lemonade is not just lemon. So Poppy's like, you gotta add sugar and water, you gotta stir, and then you taste. And then she's like, yay, I've now created my dad's famous lemonade. But that's pretty simple. What? Okay, I mean, what made that lemonade so famous if it was just regular lemonade? I guess because it was the king's lemonade. I don't know, but yeah. So she's like, you know what, I'll do lemonade for the entire kingdom. So the bells ring, and apparently they only ring for special occasions. So, and Marina is a big fan of the bells, so they go up to the bell tower or whatever. All the while, Amaya is back sitting on the throne, and she's just, living the life. She's very relaxed, but she wants to get to business, and then she accidentally, knocks over the list of rules and breaks the glass, and then she discovers a 7th rule. By the way, this is gibberish. You cannot read this. So back at the bell tower, they've arrived, and Marina's like, I can't ring them, and then Poppy's like, well, why not? And she's like, oh yeah, I can. So Marina and Poppy break out into another song, and I gotta say, out of all the songs we've heard so far, this one's very low on my list. It's very basic, very generic. They basically sing about yeah, I'm gonna do my own things now. I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna do all that stuff I've never done before, and I'm gonna help my people. I'm gonna make lemonade for everyone. And it's just so it's so hollow and it's so empty. But so they ring the bells, and it's yay, they have a little fun right there. And then back at the throne room, Amaya's like, hey, look, I noticed a 7th rule. And then the 7th rule, wouldn't you know it, is actually that one day she will no longer have to abide to these rules, and she will be able to do whatever she wants. So wouldn't you know, that just solved all her problems anyway. So yay. Just very convenient. But anyways, so they have a little hug, and Marina's like, yes, I will be the princess I want to be now. I will help everyone who needs help. I will do what I want, and I will give lemonade to everyone in my kingdom, even though, again, I'm not sure how realistic that is, but again, magic, who cares? So we get a little sparkle glow moment here, of course, because Marina is cured from her unhappiness. So the rainbow pops up, and then it's all good. That's the end, basically. And I feel like this episode was just kind of it's cute, the new character, yay, but the kingdom felt very empty. There were I just feel like there's a lack of detail in these episodes. The scenery is nice, the locations, the new characters so far are fun, although just very one note. I still feel there's just a lot of things missing in these episodes. You can just tell they just didn't really take the time to actually make the episodes as full and packed as they could, because I feel like they should have really included more human characters in this episode, especially it's a castle, it's a kingdom we've never seen before. I would have really enjoyed if they would have like done a little tour of the village or something, like, you know, show more characters. But I guess that costs more money. I don't know, it just felt very empty. Like, I wish we would have seen more characters. But anyways, that was episode 5. So yeah, season 5. What do we think of season 5 so far? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it just kind of like whatever? Yeah, I'm worried, because if this is all that season 5 has to offer, it's definitely not great. I mean, it's fine, but like, it's not great. It's definitely like a downgrade from previous seasons, even Rainbow Vision, because at least then it was a competition. There was like, you know, action, somewhat, new characters. But here, even the new characters have just no character depth at all. They all have one single trait, and that's their entire thing. Like Clementine from last episode, her entire thing is being at the beach, and that's it. And then Marina, her entire thing is just being a princess and liking lemonade, and that's it. And being into bells for whatever reason. Like, that's it. Like, they're just it just feels very superficial, and the dialogue, the script feels very like, yeah, again, like so bare. The entire season so far feels like it started off like intriguing, like, oh, what's happening? But they're not really touching on the entire mystery of what even is Rainbow World. You know, they're just kind of like, okay, yeah, whatever, it's here, deal with it. I feel like if they wanted to make it more interesting, they would play up the mystery factor a little bit more, you know, to keep us engaged. But so far, it seems that every episode, it's like a one-off with like a specific, you know, person that they gotta cure from depression or whatever, and then they move on. It seems that so far there is no overarching plot line leading to something grander or bigger, or like a bigger confrontation or something evil. Nothing. Like, are you seriously telling me that in the entirety of Rainbow World there's not a single antagonist in sight, or like any kind of character that might be of a hindrance for the girls? Like, really, not even like a mystery or intrigue or like anything? Like, is every episode just gonna be this? Because if that's the case, I don't know if I like it. It just feels, again, very bare, empty, and the songs, the messages are just very generic. And like, I've heard them 1,000 times before, and done also 1,000 times better than this. That's the thing. You know, you can do kids entertainment, but even then, you know, you can do it well. You can do it entertaining and still educational and still like well written, well, you know, fleshed out. But this is not it. Like, I'm sorry. But yeah, that was the video. What do you think? Let me know down below. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel if you're able to. And of course, so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the loyalty you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time, stay peachy. Kisses.